nothing helps more than having extra people available to search areas that we have already searched, because you never know what you might find on I'll say at this point, it would be a fifth subsequent search of the area. So we appreciate everyone's patience. We appreciate everyone's assistance, and we'll keep you updated as often as possible. Same thing that we've been telling our volunteers. You may have seen the large crowd down the end of the street. People are very anxious and really want to get out here and help. So that's why we're going to direct their energy in an area that we can best utilize their services. And they are being instrumental in this investigation as well.
Your drones have infrared?
The drones are loaded with everything possible. In fact, they even have where they can hear things that most of us aren't going to hear. And so that's why the drones we're using seriously are some of the top of the line drones for all search and rescue efforts.
Did he leave with his shoes, or is he barefoot?
So we're looking into more about the dress, more about what the child was wearing, more about what time they actually went to bed. There's a lot of things that we're still asking the family that we might not have answers for. But I would tell anybody, if you see a 4-year-old child walking around, shoes, no shoes, doesn't have to have a gray pair of pants or a tan shirt, and they're out there by themselves, you might want to contact us and let us know that something's up and that there's this child walking all by themselves out here. Because what we know, or what we believe to know, is the dress that I gave you as description. That doesn't mean that's what the child's wearing.
Is there go ahead.
No, you go ahead. You're fine.
Is there any indication to lead you to believe that this is suspicious in any way?
So, of course, our investigation continues, and we want to make sure that every avenue is checked. Right now, our best energies are spent trying to find the missing child, and we'll let our investigators go down the rest of that information as the day goes on.
I know the Kalamazoo River isn't too far. Is that a concern of yours?
Yeah, rivers are always a concern. Pools, like I said earlier, we have searched several pools, and the river is far enough away that we wouldn't discount it. It's more of a far-fetched area to search, but that doesn't mean we haven't searched it, and that doesn't mean we're not searching it again. But we really believe that the child wouldn't have gone so terribly far. Kids have surprised us before. They've surprised rescuers a lot of different times, and they end up further. That's why we do broaden the searches, and we do make sure it goes further and further out. The river's been part of our investigation all day long, all morning long. Yes.
If you had to say, how big is your search area? Do you have? Is it square miles or?
It's square miles, John. What we're doing is, so you always start in the middle, I'll say, and you go out further and further and further and further. And the more people that are waking up this morning and seeing this on the news, they are reaching out saying, I'm checking my property, what can I do? And so that's why we're utilizing the people that are showing up and trying to harness that energy. And people are very helpful and trying very hard to make sure they do everything they can to help law enforcement, fire, EMS, and the family locate this child.
How many people would you say you've got out here?
Well, there's probably 100 volunteers already. And what we always worry about is being in danger of contaminating a search or anything like that. But at the same time, we've been out here for 5 hours, and so we're utilizing the people that are showing up. We're not sending in people away, but we're also not asking for more people to just show up.
When I spoke with Undersheriff this morning, he said that you had every available resource. What are those resources?
Sure. So every available resource is the drones that we're talking about, the K9 units. There's been several K9 units that have gone out here, have exhausted the search for their abilities. They have been replaced with other K9s, all possible equipment on the drones I'm talking about. All of the deputies, all of the police officers, all the fire personnel. So I talked about the volunteers. When I talk about the professional side of this, we're about 100 people responding also. And so one of the things that we want people to know is while we continue this, fresh resources are being brought in to replace people that have been out here since 5 a.m. this morning. I think that's all I've got for you guys right now. I appreciate it. We'll keep you updated as best as possible, as soon as possible.
Thank you.
Thank you, everybody.
We walk that way, right? You can walk around it. Yeah.
Thank you. All right. Thanks.
Hope this is positive.
We do too. I'm gonna brave it. I don't mind anything except for them damn fish.